Welcome to Back and Forth with Jaime and Gerald. This is season 3, episode 34. And today we're going to roll out the welcome mat for a new deck. We'll run a simple first look through ritual, confirm the card count, and feel the card stock. We'll do all of the things. We'll try a riffle shuffle, and we're bringing you along. So we're curious about what do you do when you get a new deck, and so we're gonna do that, and that's cool. Annie Bear has joined us. Hello, Annie Bear.
Hello.
And I also think, and for those of you who may have been watching, we had a deck casual planned that we're rescheduling because that's what you can do. And instead, I know I've talked about what I look for or how I prepare for a deck casual.
Yeah.
But Jaime and I haven't talked about how we welcome a new deck into our collection. So I'm TarotStache. Thanks for being here. That's Jaime, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path. Please like and subscribe because it's free. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make any decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really?
Oh, wait. You didn't say that like you normally do. I was waiting for the lean in. What the hell? Start over. I wanna.
Really? Oh, good Lord. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance.
Really? Thank you.
We are here to share, not to sell. Know your limits and purchase responsibly. We are going to be dropping names.
Yeah,
we're going to be dropping some of the decks, but we're not going to do a whole lot of decks. We're not going to do. This isn't that sharing. What this is, it's the sharing of is how do we roll out that welcome mat?
Yes.
So, Annie Bear is here. Maruta is here. And okay, and Heather has joined us. Hello.
Hey.
She said you got a new hairdo.
No, ma'am. But thank you.
It may be. It's been in the last month or so, 6 weeks.
It's been April.
Heather's been busy. She's moved.
No, I'm looking at you, not her. I see you every week, 3 times a week. Three times a week.
Send help. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you. So there you go.
I know, honey. It's all good. I'm giving him shit, not you.
Of course she's giving me shit. So we thought it would be fun to talk about a new deck.
Yeah.
When you get a new deck, what's the first thing that you do?
Well, the first thing that I do, which is
Wait
not
for it,
typical.
She's coming for me. She's coming for me.
It's really just not typical of the man that I sit with. But the first thing I do is I actually open the package and I open the deck.
Nice.
That's what I do. That's the first thing I do.
Really? What a novel idea. You don't wait for like 24 months?
No.
There's one snort. My.
Hi, Nancy.
So, Nancy has joined us.
Yeah, but Heather, you can't. Do you smudge it when still in the packaging, or do you actually?
Wait a minute. Everybody, calm down. And I'm saying, Jaime, calm down. Take a sip. I did post. I wanted people to. What's their new deck ritual? So they're putting that in there.
Of course.
So, Nancy's here. Jackie B is here. Tamara is here.
Heather, tell me. Ignore him. Heather.
Okay. Well, there you go. Did I say hi to Kristen? Okay. So, okay, but seriously, when you get a new deck, what do you do? What are the first things that you do?
Sure. I clean my hands first. I put Florida water on my hands if I don't have smoke. And I take the deck out of the box and I smell it. That's the first thing.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I smell it. That's the first thing. And then I count the cards. I count how many cards are there to make sure that I have the whole deck.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
One of the things that I do is when I have received a deck, I put it aside until I have enough time that I can go and look through it comfortably. So sometimes that's 24 months and other times that's 30 seconds in. Jackie B said, yes, I clean my hands first too, before opening the deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Timmy Raven Raven Tarot Meditation has joined us.
Hello.
So I do when I get a new deck, I do open the box, the packing box.
I
also look through the packing material to make sure to see if there's anything that may be stuck in there, if there are any bonuses. Cottonwood Heart has joined us.
Hi there.
Are you wanting to talk to this? Yeah, I've had some smelly decks in the past, Heather says. Thank goodness for Florida water. Yeah. And Maru says, I do open the deck and put cleansing or clearing crystals at all on all the components. I do wash my hands first. Then I flip through it and reorder the cards if they are out of order.
Yeah, I have a couple of crystals here that if the energy of the deck feels to me like, okay, groovy, then I use a couple of smaller crystals and I'll leave them for 24 hours, 48 hours. Sometimes I have to use a crystal that I call Big Brother. I have all of his sisters. They're over there, but Big Brother is like the leader of them all. And sometimes I'll break out Big Brother and he'll sit for a while. Yeah. So I get that. I like that kind of tradition.
Yeah. Viviani has joined us.
Hello.
Nancy did say being retired, a new deck is a highlight of my day.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
I completely understand that. So I do like to go through the packing, making sure that it's there. And then because it depends upon the type of box it comes in, because sometimes the cards are wrapped in plastic as well.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a big fan of. But then some of them have a paper band around them.
This was a paper band one, the one I'm going to talk about.
This was one too. So with that, I don't pull it off. I actually slide it because I've bent some decks.
Yeah, I push the cards through so that it loosens it, and then I pull it off, because I've had that happen too, where it ends up with indentations on the side. And it's like, no.
Yes. Raven Tarot Meditation said, I don't have a new deck ritual yet, but I do put silver coins on top of the card decks if they are sitting idle open on the table. Well, doesn't that sound like a ritual?
Tell me more about that, please, sir. Tell me more if you're willing to share. I mean, and it may be private, and if it is, that's fine. But tell me more if you will.
Patty D has come in.
Hello.
Maru said, I use a titanium aura black kyanite. It takes about 10 seconds. You bring out the big guns.
The big guns.
Yeah. Heather did say, crystals are always around me.
Same.
I will be guided if certain decks need crystal therapy. Yeah, I like that. I have some selenite slabs that I have available if I feel the cards are needing a little bit refreshed.
So that's the thing. You got your selenite slabs around the same time that I got my selenite rounds. Yes. Because I couldn't find the slabs the way I wanted them. And they have been eaten by my room. So I haven't been able to use them for a long time. So I need to figure out what you did with them. Cheers.
Okay. I went to a holistic fair and had a tarot reading, and the reader asked me to shuffle the cards. The cards were sticky and gross. I could not wait to use my hand sanitizer. Oh, I understand that.
Ew.
Pamela Batchelor has arrived.
Ew. Hi, Pamela. Ew.
How do you really feel about that, Jamie? Here.
Ew.
Okay. There you go. That's, I'll make that a short. Put it on repeat.
Ew.
I find the end of the paper ribbon and tear it open at the adhesive. That's smart.
Oh, yeah, where it overlaps. Yeah.
Smart. Magic with Moonlight is here.
Oh, he answered. He answered.
And, okay. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Okay. Do you want to read this?
Yes. The coins are precious things I've had since childhood, which I love, given to me by my grandparents. That's amazing. They seem to have a protective feel to them, and I think the cards deserve the respect. Plus, pentacles. Yeah, that's awesome. Fantastic.
I like that. That's a lot of fun.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I will. So I will, the first thing that I do is I, after I open and all that stuff, I will take it out and make sure that everything that is supposed to be there in the package is delivered. I know that doesn't have to do with welcoming a new deck into my collection, yet it does, because it's like if somebody's been traveling, they have luggage. What's the luggage? I want to make sure that all of the luggage comes in.
Yeah. So I will just skip and say I received this yesterday. I ordered it in April. This is only her second deck. Her other deck, Shadowscapes, is almost 20 years old. She and Benabel wrote the book together. But I knew that this had extras in it. So I opened everything up and I pulled out discount card, big deal. Stephanie's picture card. And then I knew that there was a little altar disc card with it. So I pulled all of that out, and then I pulled the book I pulled the deck and the book out first because all that stuff was on the bottom. So yeah, I do the same thing. I look for the things.
Yeah. I do like to pay attention to the box that it's in. If it's in a tuck box, how do I feel about that? If it comes in a box like this, which is a magnetic box, does it have a ribbon? I appreciate the ribbon. That's nice. Yeah, I might have to purchase that. Yes, I agree. Stephanie is a phenomenal artist.
She's amazing. This is so pretty much everybody that knows me here knows that I don't keep the boxes. They take up too much space. I'm not getting rid of my decks. If I'm getting rid of my decks, I'm sending them to someone that knows me, like Gerald or Zane or Jonathan even has been, Kaylee, the cow counter, stuff like that. So generally speaking, this kind of a box, the size of a box, will disappear quickly. What is your favorite box anyway? Absolute favorite type of tarot box?
I do like a magnetic box, and I do like the ribbon. I like it close to the size of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think the Journey of the Sacred Bee decks are quite good. I like
Mm-hmm.
those quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The um, I like this one, the Mind's Eye.
Oh yeah.
I need to
Because of
be
the
able to open it up.
because the little angled cutout thing. Yep. Yeah, I
What
like
about
that
you?
one.
What is yours?
Um, well, mine preferably would come in a specific little bag like this, and not some cheap something. And no, sorry. Uh, my favorite is like you said, closest to the size I want. So this is a magnetic box. I love
Mhm.
this deck, but those cards are heavy, and if I did this,
Yes.
they would fly everywhere. So I like the wraparound if it's going to be magnetic, but I want it to the size of the cards. I
Yeah.
don't need a lot of extra space. Maybe space to stick a crystal, but that's about it.
Hmm.
But that's my favorite. And then my second, if I had to choose, I would never choose a tuck box in my life. Um, but if I had to choose, it would be like the Mind's Eye, where you can, or
Yeah.
the Universal Tarot is done in the same, where you have that ability to hold and pull them off.
Well, and I just want to be able to access the deck easily.
Well, you want to be able to put it away too, and you
I
can't
do,
do
yes, I
that.
do that. I do
Yeah,
that.
you can't do that if you don't have a deck in there and there aren't any little
Yeah.
handy holes.
So there's some interesting confusion uh,
Mm.
that Raven Tarot Meditation to me is oftentimes confused with Wild Raven Tarot. The two of them should get together and do a Raven show.
Yeah, right.
I
They are
think
not
that
the
could be,
same.
yes, I think that could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so I want to get caught up in
Mm-hmm.
chat because we have some really great suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
I have a new deck. I shuffle and hug it in place near crystals. Step 2, place on altar.
Awesome.
Definitely. No, Heather said I smudge, cleanse, and consecrate, and she does the smudging after she takes it out. She said,
Up the box.
yeah, out of the box.
Just giving you a
And
head.
here you go. Nancy is bringing it. When I get a brand new deck, I open it. That's the first step of many.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackie B says, yes, I clean my hands first before opening the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've got that. Timmy said, okay.
Should I play the Jeopardy theme for you?
No. Cottonwood Tarot said, I smoke cleanse my decks with Palo Santo, flip through the cards, and hold the deck against my heart chakra.
Oh, I like that.
Sometimes I blow on my cards as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do know people who will they'll knock on their cards or they'll blow on it
Mm-hmm.
while they're shuffling.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst they're shuffling.
I was talking about you, sneaker.
Who are you talking about?
Kaylee.
Okay. Pamela says, my main ritual for opening a new deck is to be in a good frame of mind. I've got the time to look at it and enjoy the process of greeting. I like that.
Yeah. I don't touch any divination stuff if I'm in a shitty mood.
Yeah. The new law deck is beautiful, but Shadowscapes is still my favorite.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure with like my friend Kelly Fitzgerald, it will always be like her favorite. But she's been waiting for this one to come out too. So
Even more than tuck box rage. My rage goes to the bus that falls in half when you pick it up. Only the top comes off. I think the box.
box that falls. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Play Love, remember, has joined us.
Hello.
So, okay. Love this. Why were your ears burning?
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee's ears burning?
Yeah, because I was talking about her.
Yeah, so there. Let's all take a sip.
Do you want to know the next thing I do?
Yes, please.
After I've done all the things, open the deck, pulled the parts apart, sniffed it, I actually go through the images one by one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I do this, I will flip through to make sure all of the cards are there, or should be there, and if they're in the right order, because sometimes the cards will come in a weird order. They'll come in a weird to me order. They'll come in with all of the aces, all of the twos together, stuff like that. So.
And this deck is put in a different order, which I can fix it in my hand, but I cannot fix it in the book. So Stephanie has a different way of laying them out than I do, which is totally, completely fine and normal.
Well, and yes, cleansing hands before opening is my starting point, but that is true for every deck I work with always. Then there is the big smell of the deck. I mean, okay, hands up for people who are loving the smell of a deck. I'm not one of those.
So Pamela and I would say, and I'm going to name us the Kelly kids, meaning Kelly Fitzgerald. I think all of us that have ever been in class, I think all of us are deck sniffers. I really do.
So, by the way, Lois is here. Hi, Lois.
Hi, Lois.
And Tortoiseshell Moon Kathy has joined us.
Hello, Kathy.
Smelling, yes. Cottonwood Heart is a smeller. After I open the deck, I take it to my sacred space. As I look at each card, I pass it through incense or sage smoke.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I like that, Nancy.
So I will do that. I will glance through, and so making sure that what order it's in. And because I've actually put decks in order the way I needed them, and then read the book, and then I needed to change the order because now I understand what the artist was meaning.
That is the other thing, and that's only since like 4 years now, and that's because of you. When I go through the cards individually, I will go through the whole deck, and then I will come back and I will pull the quartz out of each suit, and I will lay them down, and I will say, okay, do you belong together? Are you a family? Are you friends? Are you facing in the correct directions that I need you to face?
Yeah. Pamela said, best ever smelling deck, oak, ash, thorn, and ash and embers. OMG, that was transporting right to the woods. A glorious moment. Yeah. And I won't sniff deliberately unless I notice something funny.
Oh,
you got the sniffers there, Kelly kids. I love that.
Well, you think about it, we're all in class together all the time. It's like,
So anyway. What's interesting is this deck smelling might be considered an arcane fetish.
Tim, sir, mister. I'll take it.
The other thing, I look at the deck to see what I think of it initially. What's my initial reaction to it? Is, what's the back look like? How does it look when I fan it? Is it edged?
Right.
Do I think it needs to be edged?
So, I will edge this one. I will. I'll have to be careful because it's that type of card, ink sucking cardstock. And I talked to Beth, as you guys know Beth, right? Special Rising. We were texting back and forth about this. And at first, I wasn't very impressed with the cardstock. I've changed my mind.
Oh.
I messed with it a lot last night.
Okay. Cottonwood Heart said, I make deck bags for some. and altars for others, like the Weaver's Oracle and Wisdom of the
the Weavers.
um,
I love
what is that word? Caliche?
I don't know. Is it Celtic?
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to where did it go? Oh, the deck bag part. I will say, I open it, I smell it. Well, no, I open it, I make sure the things are there, I smell it, and I won't lie because we all know I don't like boxes. I go to Moonlit Fae and I find bags.
Well, and here's the thing. Here is the thing. If I know Jaime, and sometimes she goes, "Ooh, by the way, what kind of a deck are you putting it in, or what kind of a bag are you putting it in?"
Yeah.
So the looking for a nice bag is a nice feature after I get used to the deck. Kaliak, she is a Celtic goddess. Thank you. Thank you.
Not a run of the mill one, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and Maru says if there's missing or if there's missing or hard to see information, I will make notations on the cards. Thank you. Thank you for that, because I am very much the same way.
Yeah. Read Play, Love, Remember right above Maru's comment that you have marked. Ew. EWW. Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, that's nasty. I am sorry.
Looking for a few nice bags. Moonlit Fae, purchase responsibly, know your limits. Very nice decks. Put stuff up usually every week.
Yeah, Sparks Creations. I think that's Peggy. She has nice bags. I like the envelope. I have some of Peggy's bags. I have also Kelly Bear's felt bags, which are divine. Those are my top three. Those are the three that I look at the most. Yeah. Oh, wait. And
Kelly
Deidre's bags, Pie Wacket Playground on Etsy. She has these silk lined, lovely.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have the standards that I go to just because I know their quality. They have interesting fabrics and they're affordable. Generally speaking, that may change, but they're affordable right now.
And Heather put in the Wikipedia to Kaliak. So thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you. So what's the next thing you do?
Bye, Heather.
Bye,
What's
Heather.
The next thing that I do is I do flip through or I look through all of the cards with taking note of particular cards. Is what I like. And so I'm popping this up. Which card do you check first?
Oh. Well, it depends on what mood I'm in, because a lot of times, depending on who I'm thinking about at the time, if it's one of my friends, I will pick their birth card first. So a lot of times it's Kelly Fitzgerald. I will send her her birth card out of a deck. If I think it's beautiful, I will send it, which I did last night. And then I sent one to Gerald, and so usually it's High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. Those are the two.
So, Tamitha the Mystic is here. Hello. So, the first card that I check is usually the Fool, because it's on the top of the deck.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's interesting like that. But then I do, like, I'm going through this and I am looking at the High Priestess because of Jaime. I'm curious about the Hierophant.
I have to look at the Hierophant. Go ahead, keep going.
And then because I am a moon hermit, I am always particularly paying attention to the hermit and the moon, because I like those. And by the way, please put in your top cards that you look
please,
like
if you
that
would.
you look at everybody.
Yeah, share, because I
So,
find all of this fascinating, what people do or don't do.
And then I also, in a weird way, I pay attention to the wheel because I can use the wheel for a particular reading that I do. Sometimes when I get a new deck, like here's the wheel in this deck, sometimes what I will do is I will invert it so it's opposite of everything else. But I will only do that if if it doesn't stick out, if it's not completely opposite. I do like a good devil, and I like the moon.
I was asked to send the devil to a friend last night too in this one.
So okay, so what are there other majors that you look at before I go into?
So I always look at the two of pentacles because of you.
Yes.
9 of pence for me. I always look at the wands, because the 8 of wands, because of Zane.
Yep.
I will tell you right now, if you are a strict RWS reader, this is not the starter deck for you.
Woohoo! Okay, I don't think any of her decks would be a starter deck for people.
No, I mean, some of it will be, it's logical if you already have knowledge, but it'd be walking into the Spirit Keepers for me. There's just a lot with this one.
Yeah.
I still recommend it, but yeah.
Yes. Pamela said Star, Strength, 8 of Cups, Hermit.
Can you tell me why the 8 of Cups, pretty please? Sugar on top?
Yeah, that's a curious. Maru says, I don't search out any particular cards. I just stop on cards that catch my eye, either negatively or positively. That's an interesting thing, because sometimes when I have an initial reaction that is not favorable, that tells me I need to slow down and I need to look at this card and spend a little bit of time with it, especially if it comes with a rich guidebook.
Yeah.
And then I would say 75% of the time, I end up really liking the card. Tamitha doesn't. I don't look at new decks. I wait until they come out in a reading. Ooh. Kathy Tortoiseshell Moon says, I always check the aces first and then the moon. I like to see coherence in the court cards between the emperor and the empress and the emperor. I agree with you. They need to relate. Timmy says, Raven Terror Meditation says, sometimes I like to just randomly, blindly shuffle through the cards, randomizing while I'm thinking before a self-read. Warm them up a whole lot. There you go. I love the 8 of Cups. I'm drawn to the walking away. Thank you.
Very cool.
And Nancy, a Crone's Intuition, says the first card I look at is the 8 of Swords, then the Hermit.
Thank you for saying that, because the other 2 cards I always look at are the 9 and the 10, because I think that
Swords.
Yeah, of Swords, because I think that a lot of folks, and the 3 of Swords, 3, 8, and the 10, because it's a thinking, it's a mind, it's all the things, and just stabbing stuff is just phoning it in to me, in my personal opinion. Okay. And I'm not a fan of stabbing things.
For entertainment purposes only.
Unless they're on an operating table. And then we're not stabbing. But, whatever.
Okay. We just welcome to the roundabout wheelhouse of Jaime.
And her brain.
Yes, and her brain. What's really interesting is I find a lot of times I'm paying attention to the suit of swords, because there's so many cards in this in the swords that can irritate me. I do pay attention to the 3 of Swords. I'm tired of the stabbing the heart. There's a different way to do that. I am also paying attention to the 9 and the 10 of swords. So there's that. I'm flipping through my cards right now. I do have to pay attention to the 8 of wands because hashtag I blame Zane. Because I want the cards to be exciting. There's lots of different ways to do that.
One of his decks is one of the decks that has my favorite 8 of wands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We know the truth when we see it. Cards. Oh. I'm also paying attention to. It's interesting. Because I'm not. And then I pay attention to the pentacles. I gotta have a good 2 of pentacles because that's my favoriteest card in the entire deck. It's gotta be good. Listen to me. It's gotta be good.
It's gotta be good.
Gotta be good.
Yeah, for entertainment purposes only. This is our opinion. It doesn't mean that your opinion is wrong.
Right.
It just means it's different from ours.
I am paying attention to the 10 of Pentacles. I do like the 10 of Pentacles.
Do you?
Yes, because for me, the 10 of Pentacles is a card about intergenerational families and heritage and tradition, and paying attention to that. So yeah.
You're going to make me go look at a 10 of Pentacles in here. The culmination of the suit.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, Magic with Moonlight said, like Gerald said, the Fool card because it's on the top. And I feel like the card has represent energy for the deck. Then the Death card, Devil, and the Queen of Wands. Oh, and the Hierophant.
Yeah, I used to look at the Death card first. And that, I don't know when that went away. I don't know if it for my life was the sequences of all the death that I had, but I stopped looking first. Do I still look at it as a card that I need to be a good card? Yes, but I stopped first. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to analyze.
Okay. Ooh, thank you. Pamela's right. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, please and thank you. Also, remember, this is the playlist Back and Forth with Jaime and Gerald is now available as a podcast. So if you have YouTube Premium or YouTube Music, you can listen to us on the go. We can be in your ears right now while you're working.
May I mention the next thing? Which is
after I read what Maru said. The reason I don't need to search out any particular card is because I won't buy a deck without already seeing a flip through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, smart. Or very rarely. Okay, what were you going to say, Jaime?
I'm going to shuffle my deck first.
Well, that's okay. Cardstock, yes, cardstock. We did have a question here from Raven Tarot Meditation. Timmy, can we talk about card feel preferences? Yes, we can, and I have opinions.
We both do. You go with yours, and I will chime.
I do not want a card stock that feels like cereal boxes. I prefer a linen finish. I do not want a rose petal because I want it to be easy to shuffle the cards.
I want it to be easy that I can pull them apart or look at them without them sticking.
And
that's a really pretty card. Look at that. It's the sun. Sorry.
That being said, a lot of cards come with gilding, and sometimes that gilding is stuck together. I am an adult, and I know that that's how gilding works, and so you have to work through the gilding.
Yeah.
Calm down. Yeah, work with it. It's not going to be out of the box. I mean, if you want me to modify a deck for you and we could figure out a price because you probably can't afford me, I will happily circle punch a deck for you. But cardstock linen. I want a linen. I do not want high glossy because
Mhm.
I can't use it. I mean, you know, I can use this because it's got a little bit of shine, but not a high gloss. Don't
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, you don't like, well, one of the reasons you don't like high gloss is because it doesn't show well.
It doesn't show well on YouTube.
Mhm.
It doesn't show
Mhm.
well on camera. Pamela
Yeah.
said prefer linen. I can fix rose petal with Benebell's powder.
Yeah.
And yes, you've helped me with that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, so
Yeah, there's a couple of things that I've done, and a lot of people would just scream.
well, tell
If
us. I want to scream.
well, um, I
I'm
have
gonna sit
taken
back and
cards that
step.
stick and
Mhm.
no powder, Benebell's recipe or not, because I have that. But I will take a very fine grained sandpaper and I will go over the backs of the cards, not the fronts, but the backs of the cards just lightly, because and this is my opinion, it's not said snotty or elitist or anything else. I don't read the backs. I mean, if they're pretty, that's great because I like to show them and say they're pretty, but ultimately, I don't care. So I will lightly do a sanding and that usually helps me. But if it can't be linen, I want it to be no more than 320 is my favorite GSM.
Mhm.
Just because my hands are messed up a lot of the time. 320 is a good shuffle and bridge for me. This is about, I would bet you this is 310.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, 310, but it shuffles like a dream. And it does have a little bit of a stick, but I've noticed that that's gone away with shuffling.
That's the other thing. A deck has been through production.
Mhm.
I'm going to shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle it, and then I'm going to shuffle it more.
Mhm.
I'm going to, and so if it has a little bridge from the bowing and stuff like that, I
Mhm.
turn it upside down. I do all of those things just to get different things.
Can I read Pamela's?
Yes.
So the Gaian Tarot has terrible cardstock and gloss, but I still love it so much. It's my found family deck for summer camp, which is rad. I have a couple of decks that I will still use, but my problem with the Gaian is the same with these other decks that I have. They have like this lippish kind of thing on the
Mhm.
edge, and it's not quality cardstock for what you pay for. And so you can see this lip, and it's like, really? Did no one look at this? Did no one take a look at this beautiful, gorgeous anything and realize that you're sending out shit cardstock?
How do you really feel, Jamie?
That's how I really feel about the Gaian because I think it's gorgeous. I've sent both of my decks away. I'm pretty sure I sent one, yeah, to you. But yes.
I am also a person who, in Kickstarter, when I see,
Mhm.
I actually did not back a deck when the person was very excited that they were going to offer it 400 GSM.
Yeah,
I
that's
was like, I'm not going to be able to do that.
you're not going to be able to shuffle it. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say, and I got stuck on Pamela's. But if it's not linen, I want it to be superior smooth,
Mm-hmm.
because those are the two that I can shuffle really well. So that's my
Yeah.
personal preference, and
For
no
me,
more.
if it is a slippery deck, I don't prefer that. I don't, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, hello, Jane the Secret Tarot. We are talking about how we welcome a new deck into our collection. What are
Mm-hmm.
the things that we look at and all of that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, there you go. Tamitha said I was going to say that too, Kathy.
What did Kathy say?
I struggle with massive cards as I have small hands, although not tiny hands.
Thank God.
Overly large cards can be a deal breaker for me, but not always. Yes.
Yeah, this deck that I got during my birthday, it's large. I mean, if you this is the size of the deck. So I mean, if you look, it's big. The thing is that it has quality paper, quality cardstock, and I can shuffle the corners.
Mm-hmm.
So I can still get a good
Yes. Ooh, pet peeve incoming. Decks that arrive warped.
Yeah, amen, sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have perfected side shuffling for massive decks.
Mm-hmm. Only ones that have good cardstock, though. I can't do the thick ones.
Tamitha said, I always shuffle mine 10 times, but I don't look as I like to read it intuitively, and I can get excited when a new card pops out. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But didn't you say above, I don't think that Gerald read it, that you don't look through a new deck, you wait until it comes out for a reading?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jane's excited that we have changed. Jane will be joining us for a deck casual for the Felt Tarot sometime in the future. Stay tuned. But in the meantime, I did put a flip through up of the Felt Tarot.
Yeah.
And so I have the new deck I have is an Almanac of Birds, has huge cards and 100 of them, so it creates shuffling issues. Still worth it.
Those are so pretty, though. Isn't that like the Audubon books? Isn't it in that art style? Am I remembering the right deck?
Audubon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know.
You say it differently than I do, but yes, we're talking the same thing.
Well, okay. I would also say, okay, Maru had mentioned this, that she said oh, wait a minute. Timmy did say, my business partner and I are thinking about publishing a duality deck, so I'm gathering card opinions. And Raven Tarot Meditation, I have lots of opinions. I'm not sure about Jaime, if she has any opinions, but I'm willing to share them.
On that subject?
Yes.
Yeah, I have lots of opinions, yeah.
Yeah. Baru said, I love curious creatures, but the cardboard feel kills it for me.
Same here.
And backs are irrelevant. There's, yeah. How do you pronounce that word?
Audubon.
So I have Nancy said, I have quite a few decks in my collection. Really? That surprises me, Nancy. I've never had to return one due to poor condition on arrival. Well, that's good.
Well, you know what I do? I put them in a box and I ship them to Gerald so he can cut them up.
Yes, but all of the decks that you sent me, yeah. I don't necessarily have those, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to do that to that. But anyhow, so the other thing, and here's the thing, the backs.
Yeah, those are beautiful, by the way.
These are beautiful, and this is the Moonjube Tarot.
Mm-hmm. And these are beautiful as well.
Yes. The Moonjube Tarot that just was released. This, I like a back that, I like a back of a card that's just nice. It doesn't need to be reversible. However, it was Mark Astro Tarot who put into my head, I believe, that he doesn't do reversals if the back isn't reversible.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, so, but, and then the other thing is some people are concerned about copyright stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
like
care.
It.
They don't like it. It doesn't bother me. It's not certain things that bother me. Things that bother me are things like judgment needs to be spelled with an E in the middle.
So here's something funny. So I have to kind of backtrack because I'm pretty sure that one of the first lives that you and I talked about, I did talk about a deck that had like the name of the deck on every card.
Yes.
Like right in the center. And I didn't like that. And I still don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't read the backs, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, I don't read the backs. So have we, is anything we sharing sort of driving you all crazy? Because tell us, I would love to know what that is. Oh, here you go. I wish I saw more of Mark. He's still putting out videos occasionally. I enjoy his content.
Yeah.
The backs aren't too important to me, but I'm not too keen when the backs are all different.
Ding, ding.
Do all the backs need to be consistent? I'm thinking of doing a different back for majors versus duality cards, maybe even different for the courts and the pips. I will tell you, Timmy, take a peek at the Felt Tarot. I'm just going to do it because it's my channel. I can do this. One of the things that is helpful is in the Felt Tarot, the cards have a border on them, and there is an indication of the suit. So
I personally wouldn't do the backs like that, but that's just me.
Unless you are meaning for it to be used, and again, our opinion, unless you are meaning for it to be used specifically in your style of reading for the duality readings, you do understand all of us are, I'm going to ignore that because I'm going to use the deck for the readings that I do. I'm also going to be able to do it because you're going to publish a book with it, right?
Right.
And Jane the Seeker says, don't do it, Timmy. Don't do it. Jess is here. Hi, Jess. So, yes, but judgment needs to have an E in the middle of it.
So it's so funny because I know that that's one of Zane's pet peeves, that it has to have an E. So yeah, when I was in the legal field many, 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 many years ago, it is not common to have an E.
That's fine.
I know. It's just one of those things. I got caught up in the oh my God, let's look at judgment because of you guys. I just think it's funny that
they're both proper spellings of the word. One is just more prevalent than the other.
Correct.
Maru said definitely better to change borders than backs.
Yeah.
But again, I just have to put this up here. Don't do it, Timmy.
That's my personal opinion as well.
Yeah. The other thing that I do is when I welcome a new deck into my collection, I look at the guidebook. One of the things, for those of you who know me, if I have a choice between a deck with a little white book and a deck with a book, a large book, I will pick the large book.
Me too.
Because I like it.
A large detail, a good detail book, not just a large book.
Oh, yes, a good detail book. Yes. What would you like to say about books?
Well, the first thing I do is I just kind of, I look to see if there's a table of contents. Sometimes there is. Contents. Yeah, sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. This one is. I have to say, I'm just going to smush about this book. I am a huge fan of Benabel Wynn. You and we've talked to her. I enjoy her. I find her very funny. Everybody thinks that she's very unapproachable, and she's not unapproachable. She's just hella fucking smart. Okay. And I enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I enjoy her. And so you can really tell that she's in this book. But first thing I do is I will kind of flip through to see if there's anything that I want to mark out of the ordinary. I am a stationary whore. I like packets upon packets upon packets. Okay.
This is an intervention, Jamie.
This is not an intervention because
This is
it'll never happen.
this is just what she got this last week, everybody.
It is not. You know. Anyway, I will go through and I will mark the things that catch my eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do this little thing. Okay. I will mark the important charts because they're in this particular book. There's 10 pages of symbolism that are in these cards. Okay. Symbolism chart. Amazing. Then I will choose my colors that I'm going to use for the suits, and I will mark them so that they're easy to flip to. I just mark on the majors where the majors start, right?
Oh,
But for the suits, I actually break them out. I do this to every single, yeah, I know, huh? I do this to every single guidebook I have. I have perfected it to what I enjoy now, which is, like I said, extras have a certain color. Then, like, things I want to be able to go to, like the charts, they are amazing and important. And there's meditations in this book, which has to be Benebell, has to be. My personal opinion, of course. And then, I mean, holy crap, man.
Yeah.
10 pages.
I have to say, one of the great things about a Benebell Wen book or deck is it can be used at many levels. Then feel free to deep dive because it's so very informative.
Well, we did a deep dive. There were a couple of us that did a deep dive into the Revelation Spirit Keepers. Her book is not tiny. MFR is this big.
Yeah, it's big. It's great.
Oh, fantastic. I wouldn't change it for nothing. Nothing. But give me an amazing guidebook. I don't have to use it all the time. But I want insights. I want to know what the artist is thinking. I want to know why.
I like that too.
It is fascinating. And that's my other fangirl moment with Benebell Wen. I like knowing what she was thinking when she was creating the card. I like hearing about, not that I want people to struggle, but I like hearing about her struggles. Why? Because everybody puts her up on this pedestal that she is this perfect creature, and she has struggles just like us.
Yes.
She doubts her art, which is ridiculous because it's gorgeous, but she's a human. And so I'd like hearing that.
I appreciate hearing the story behind the creation of a deck and certain cards.
Yeah.
It gives me another layer to include in a reading. That's very powerful for me. Okay, so
and if you doubt it, this guidebook doesn't matter if it was Stephanie or, because they give co-authorship to Benebell in the back. The forward is by Benebell and then co-authorship. Doesn't matter if it was Stephanie or Bell. This is a very well done guidebook. Like over the top, amazing.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so Nancy said guidebook explanations from the author give you the slant of the deck unique. It makes the deck unique, setting it apart from all the others.
Well, obviously you can tell I'm slightly passionate about it, but yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. I couldn't tell. And Timmy said, we're thinking of spending the publishing budget on a deck and have book as a digital book you can scan with your phone. The book will be attached via NFC chip. I understand that, Tim. That is a unique thing. It's very forward thinking. There are those of us who are going to be analog for a long time.
I'll
Because
tell
we're
you.
going to want to take notes in a book. I think the NFC chip is valid and important. But
I think that this is a fascinating idea, Tim, and I'm not saying don't do it, because I think that there are a lot of people out there that will utilize that, right? For me, with the stupid diseases that I have, physically reading something is much easier for me than reading on a screen or on my phone. But that's me. I'm one person out of 9 million people that read tarot. So my opinion doesn't really count in that regard.
Jane has an opinion. I mean, I can give you Jane's opinion.
No.
Timmy has been reading the Benabel. It's so good.
Holistic. So yeah, good. I have her I Ching book that I need to read. Like, stares at me, but I just haven't had the time, and I want to give it the time.
Notes Timmy Raven meditation has taken 3:30 GSM.
GPM.
Linen finish, physical book, backs, all the same, all very important. Yes. You can do the NFC chip.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I think that's good.
You just have to have it in the budget to be able to, cater to all of that shit.
Jane says with her physical disabilities, it makes it hard too. So somebody, Tamitha said, for most Oracle decks, I will read the book, but not with half of them. For tarot, only if I am drawn to. That makes sense. That goes. You have to go with what your system is. I know people who she sells the book if it comes with the book, and I'm like, no. What happens if you need to reference something? That's just a little weird for me. So, what else do we do with welcoming a deck? And I mean, okay, so a lot of people cleanse the deck. I don't necessarily cleanse it unless I feel there's a huge need, or if I've gotten the deck from someone else. It's been given to me.
Sure.
It's a used deck.
You better be pouring some black salt on those boxes.
I won't do that. Well, I have done that, but I won't necessarily. If it needs that much black salt, I don't necessarily want it.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, I do spend a lot of time shuffling the deck, because that shuffle is the whispers. It's finding out how the trip was. It is like welcoming somebody into my home. How was the trip? What did you learn?
I sleep with mine.
Do what?
I sleep with mine.
You sleep with yours?
They usually go under my pillow, brand new.
Okay. Jane spreads it out and ring my angel bell over it. That's very nice. Yes, Timmy, you need to accommodate old school and new school at this moment in time. It's keeping the duality of that. How's that? See what I did there?
See what you did there?
Old school, new school.
New school.
Tortoiseshell Moon Kathy said, I often do an interview spread to get to know it.
Yeah, we always do that, don't we?
And I think maybe next time we can talk about the deck interview spread, because we're already at an hour, and we can do a little bit of that.
No, aren't you supposed to be somewhere now?
No.
Oh, I thought you were.
Was before.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Not my. Got it.
Not your two. My two.
Yep.
So, I put my new decks in a drawstring bag with a crystal and sleep with it for several nights.
Awesome, Nancy. Hi, Kiba.
Hi, Kiba. Jackie B says, I put my new deck under the pillow, too. Yes, I put them under my pillow. Play, Love, Remember says. Roman says, I make sure to touch every single card before shuffling it, especially if gilded. Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. And, public disclosure, I have invited Roman to join me for a video using the Todd Alcott decks with Deb, Purple Elephant, Deb H, and I. And Roman, you don't have to be on camera. We just have to see the cards. So there you go. Madame Maru, very true. Thanks all who have shared their preferences. And you know what, Timmy, if you'd like to come on and you want to do something and you go, what are your opinions? You can.
Everybody's got one.
Everybody's got one, and that could be fun. Sleeping with it is a must, says Jane the Seeker. I just sleep with it
So can you envision this? Maru, here's this huge, beautiful bed and everything. I'll take the challenge. Nice. And you just see all of these cards all over the.
I love that. I can see it now. Maru's getting ready to sleep, and there's cards. There's cards lined up around her, sort of like Nosferatu.
I know. I love that. Sorry. I think that's a beautiful vision. And don't change it. Don't say no. That's not what I do, because I want to keep it. I like it.
I think the rituals we do with our new decks help us embrace the sacredness of this new tool. I agree with you. Now, so after I've looked at a deck and I've shuffled it a whole lot, then I've done an interview, which, stay tuned, like and subscribe. You'll see what we do with that, and there's probably already out there. Sometimes if I have not used, if I feel a need, I will reset a deck. And resetting it is putting it back in order, because that is a great way to cleanse the energy. When I get a new deck that has been used, I will put the deck back in order. First of all, to make sure that all of the cards are there.
Yeah.
Second of all, is it puts everything back in line.
Yeah.
So
there you go. I know some people that knock the stuffing out of their decks. Yes.
But I am also looking, as Jaime said, I do want to, there is on this, I think it's in the deck casual, how I prepare for deck casual. These are all of my questions that I go through.
Yeah.
This down here is the interview spread, but I'm looking at lots of things. It's like cardstock, edging, card size, the shuffleability, order, borderless, the naming of the majors, because sometimes that's very important. Strength and justice numbers doesn't really matter to me, because it's okay. And then the suit element associations, sometimes they're different. But I also look at the court cards, because the court cards, in my mind, they need to look like they relate to each other, the court cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't want any weird stuff.
Yeah. Did you read Nancy? Can I read Nancy's? And if you did read it, I apologize. I kind of had a spatial moment there for a second.
This one?
Yeah. I think the rituals we do with our new decks help us embrace the sacredness of this new tool. And I like that. I would put that in quotations on everything. I think that's true.
Yeah. We did it, but our technique maybe have changed. Yeah. I love to put a deck back in order. I used to do it a lot in the evening. I learned the deck orders that way. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
It's a very good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for me, cards need to look like they belong together.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think, yeah.
Energy enmeshment.
I like that
That's
too.
a fun word. So I reset a deck too by putting them in order, especially during full moon when I set them out. It's nice.
Yeah, one year I can't remember. There was something special about it, and it wouldn't happen again in my lifetime. And I should remember it. It's written down somewhere. But I remember taking every deck I had fit into a tub. It wouldn't happen anymore. But
big tub, it's like a shipping container, right?
Anyway, it went outside in the yard for the full moon. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I have found damage on the books of one card in a new deck. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, damage on the back.
On the back, yeah.
Yeah.
And renaming the suits can hit and miss for me. And
Kathy, that is a whole show. Okay, that is a whole show.
Okay, I'm writing this down. Renaming of the suits.
Oh my God, amen. Gosh, if it makes sense, do it. If it doesn't make sense, don't do it. Don't be such a random ass that you give because you want to be different. Don't make fire suit a water name.
That's true. The new name has to make sense with the meaning of with the element of the suit.
Yeah.
Thoth screws me up with the different court cards. Yeah, it is a bit of a mind flip. You've got to go, wait a minute. Okay.
How you're going to say mind fuck.
I was going to, but I was trying to be nice.
Oh, all right. Well,
so, but once it's like with using it, one thing that you're not going to see me do is you're not going to see me do live readings with a brand new deck. I'm not going to do that because that's not what I am comfortable with doing, because I need to get to know the deck. One of the great ways to get to know a deck is, how does it operate in a reading? How does it operate in a reading after I know the language of the deck? Oh, the Cosmovision. Yeah.
Yes. Nancy.
Nancy.
My son asked me why I keep acquiring decks. LOL. That is something we need to think about. My answer is they help me along on my path. Simple yet profound. And then I see an asterisk. Help me.
That's funny how they helped me along my path.
Yes, but I know. But
like going, help me.
That's how I know what it went with, but it just, yeah. Help me. Mind your own business.
I like renaming in the pot tarot: buds, bongs, joints, and pipes.
But if it makes sense.
If I will annotate. Well, yeah, and I don't have a problem. And there have been some decks where they have flipped the meaning of the swords and the wands.
Yeah.
I'm looking at, in the guidebook, it talks about that the swords are fire and the wands are air. And the images relate to the air being swords and fire being wands. So I just ignore what they said because
yes, and Nancy, it is a completely fair question. 100%. I've been asked the question before. So yeah, no, it's
yes.
I think she's just teasing.
That movie ending was creepy. What movie ending?
Tim, where'd you go?
I'm like, what movie ending?
I don't know. I know it's time for us to go because I have no more coffee and I'm starting to cough.
Oh my God.
I know.
And a fair question because they give me pleasure.
Yeah.
And a fair answer is because they give me pleasure. Oh, The Fly.
Yeah,
What's Timmy's?
Oh, okay. Got it. Ding ding. Got it. Help me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a nice sound.
Hey, you remember what I promised that I promised that August was?
Yeah.
We're not in August anymore, so
Yep.
guess what I can do?
You can read online.
No.
Oh.
Well, I can, you know.
What is it? Tell me. Tell us.
Here. Welcome. Today's video is sponsored by the word moist. Told ya. On that note, everybody, thank you very much for being here. One of the things that's really important is, if you've tried it with us, and, I love for you to share your new deck checklist and the cards that you check first. If you're watching this on the playback, please leave in the comments what are your first check cards. So,
Yeah.
all right, bye.